If I could impress anything upon you, it's these signs about your relationship. There are 5 early warning signs every single person, man or woman, should consider in their relationship. Once you see these signs, you'll know what to prepare for. But I'm going to change how you think about warning signs in your relationship. As a matter of fact, let me show you. Let's get it. Relationship success is honestly all about how you look at the situation. A lot of times, we're looking for something that isn't there. We're trying to create the perfect woman or the perfect situation where it doesn't exist. We don't have time for that. You don't have time for that. So here are the 3 foundational components for every powerful, life-changing relationship. Attraction. I've said it before and I'll say it again. Attraction is the first law of a relationship. I wrote a blog about it and I'll put a link to it in the description below. You can have a relationship without attraction, but think about it. Who wants that? Who wants to date someone they aren't genuinely attracted to? Attraction isn't only a physical thing, it's deeper than that. Does she make you light up when she enters a room? Does she laugh at your corny jokes? Are you genuinely entertained by her company? Do you get excited when you see her number on your phone? In essence, how does her presence make you feel? Do you feel like you want to be with her? Do you believe you want to spend time with her, give her your attention and your support? Being attracted to your partner is going to save you a lot of time, second guessing, and grief. If you're not attracted to someone, but you settle because of any number of factors, such as you haven't had a date in a year, or you feel that women aren't into you, or maybe the woman you meet is kind of superficial. Whatever the reason, you'll regret settling for anyone. You want to desire to be around someone, not feel like you're around because it's cool and you can tolerate them. Here's 2 words that are incongruent: tolerance and sexy. If I could draw the equal sign with my finger and put a slash through it right here, that's what I would do. Think of the essence of your relationship as a platform, like a table. Some tables stand with 3 legs, most need 4 legs. Each carries its own weight. Your attraction, your desire for your mate is one of those foundational supports for your relationship. It's a must. Don't overlook it. Honor yourself and your mate by being honest with yourself and with her in your desire for her and your attraction to her. Chemistry, the spark. Everyone needs it. Sometimes people miss it or don't catch it. Sometimes people lean on it too heavily and believe that they don't need anything else but chemistry. So I don't support the latter statement, but I can confirm that chemistry is absolutely necessary for a strong relationship. Here's an experiment. Look at couples that seem to display genuinely successful relationships. People that you know, people that you trust, and couples that you speak with. Notice how many of them have chemistry. Chemistry is the thing you aren't quite sure what it is. You can't put your finger on it, but you know when you have it when you're with a woman. It's the essence of your relationship. She can finish your sentences. She knows what you're thinking before you say anything. She understands when you need to be comforted or when you need to be left alone. She gets you when the rest of the world doesn't. Chemistry is a mix of how you light up her life and how she does the same for you. If we could bottle it and harness it, the power of chemistry in relationships could be sold for a lot of money. Consider that chemistry is the hardest of the foundational components to figure out because we're often blinded by our desire, what we believe we want, and sometimes even desperation. Chemistry is beautiful when you have it, but it sucks when you don't. You know why it sucks? Because you know you don't possess it. I've had many women tell me in coaching sessions, me and him, we don't have chemistry, but they try to make it work anyway. It's fair to note a relationship can work without chemistry. You know what? I can eat Brussels sprouts too, but I don't like them. I'm never gonna like them. But if you force me, I can eat them. That's what a relationship is like without chemistry. It's a nasty tasting Brussels sprout. Don't hate on me, fans of Brussels sprouts out there. Chemistry should be in your relationship like chocolate. Imagine someone gives you a bite of Ghirardelli chocolate. For those of you who don't know what Ghirardelli chocolate is, it's a luxury chocolate brand. And you, my friend, are missing out. Your eyes are closed. The taste of the mint chocolate, one of my favorites, this is my story, not yours, hits your tongue like a cool mountain breeze. You know it. You don't have to see the chocolate square or read the wrapper. You know it because you know the essence of it. That's what chemistry is. You know it's there because you've experienced the essence of chemistry before. You know it when you see it, and you don't settle for anything other than pure chemistry. Compatibility. The third leg of the foundation of that table is compatibility. Compatibility is how you blend your lives together. Compatibility is the ability for you to be strong where she's weak and vice versa. If you've ever heard of yin and yang in Chinese philosophy, it's the concept that opposite forces are interconnected, yet they counterbalance each other. You'll notice in the circle of black and white swirls that each swirl contains a spot of the other. It's showing that one is always within the other. That's a great illustration of compatibility. Being compatible is about how we support each other and how we're a fit for one another. Many times couples have some stark differences. One may be an introvert, the other an extrovert, one intellectual and reserved, the other creative and loud. I don't know anybody like that. The possibilities of personality connections are endless. Compatibility is when you find someone's personality, habits, and traits that blend with yours. It's not uncommon for someone that's a stickler for keeping the house tidy to connect with someone that a tidy house is a bit less of a priority, shall we say. I'm sure my wife is shaking her head right now. Hey, I can see you. The nature of the contrast is actually important. Not only do we support each other in our weaknesses, but we learn from each other as well. We learn our habits and traits as we grow. That's all we know because that's all we've been taught. It's a shift to find out things can be done in a different way or maybe even a better way. When we find someone we're compatible with, we learn their quirks and habits. And if we care about them, we work to learn how to blend them together with our own. When we're compatible with our partner, it feels easier to blend our lives. It feels easier for things to mesh together. Compatibility is just as important as the first two supports of the foundation because when you're compatible, everything flows much smoother and works together ultimately for the good of the relationship. This, good people, is the bonus round. If you talk to relationship coaches and experts around the world and you were to ask them what are the most important traits of a relationship, the vast majority would disagree with me on this bonus nugget I'm about to share. Not that they disagree in its entirety, they wouldn't rank it in the top 10 or so things that you need in a woman or that a woman needs in a man for that matter. If you want true stability in your relationship, the fourth leg of the foundation is character. We throw the word character around a lot, but let's get specific with the definition for this purpose. The dictionary defines character as the complex of mental and ethical traits marking and often individualizing a person, moral or ethical qualities of honesty, courage, integrity, or the like. Essentially, character is who you are when no one is looking. We're not looking for perfection. No one is perfect. We're looking for the essence of who she is. I share the dictionary definition for context, but allow me to break it down for relationships. You want a woman of character who has the same moral compass, integrity, and values that you have. So what does she consider right and acceptable? That's her moral compass. Integrity is essentially being honest. Her values are her individual beliefs and they guide who she is. How do you feel about these traits that your woman has? Do you feel her character aligns with yours? Character is an overused word in relationships, but its value is underserved. Why would I say that? Because we often hear someone challenge another's character, but instead of listening to their gut or seeing the evidence on the wall that someone's character is challenged, they stay with them anyway. Why would you stay with someone whose character is not what you want? There will be a day in your relationship, I can guarantee this, in every relationship, where the only thing that matters is your character. It will be challenged. It'll be questioned. If you can stand on your character, your beliefs, and your values in those tough moments, it will guide you through. Believe me when I tell you that if her character isn't aligned with yours and it doesn't measure up, you can have these other three traits. But someday, the lack of character will tear the whole thing down. Character is the cornerstone of your relationship. So there it is, the 5 early warning signs of your relationship. Don't look out for them as though they're bad. Look for them to make sure you have them. You're probably thinking I've missed one, as I've only given you 4. Here's the 5th one. Find someone you're into that has all 4 of these characteristics. You're attracted to them, you're digging on each other with the chemistry, your compatibility is great, and your character is in alignment. You're going to take some work to find someone that has all 4, but if you can get someone with all 4 of those characteristics, the 5th sign is ultimately the green light. Go for it. It's the match you've been looking for. If you have attraction, chemistry, compatibility, and character in your mate, you've done your homework, and your relationship is ultimately one of your superpowers.